Hi everyone, my name's Nicole. This is my first video of this account. Um, so this is basically just a video on about random stuff about the subculture and about things that you really need to watch out on, and just like all stuff in the middle, and things you should not pay attention to, and dealing with bullies basically, because I don't know about yous, but I won't stand for being bullied. I'm not that child who will sit in the corner, but there is some that will do that. And I'm come to talk to you to see and tell you how to deal with these problems and how they can be quickly erased from your system. Okay, so first thing is that the music is probably the most important thing. Um, like, this is for everybody, this is even for parents of the goth child. There's nothing wrong with us. People think, and yes, I gotta paint my nails, but people think that because in movies and they've heard some bad stories that we really are really bad people, but we're not. And I don't know how to put it any more forward to use, but we're really we're really not. We're pretty good, and we're not really anybody who like, if you come up to me, I'll be nice to you. I'm not somebody bad, though people do stare because we're strange to them. We're weird because we wear black and we love things that are beautiful, but they don't see that. And I'm not putting anything on their culture or anything, but some of their stuff is just really too unbelievable. Now, parents have been thinking that, all goths, when they turn goth, they become a Satanist, and they want to run around and worship Satan and go sacrifice goats and just basically go everywhere and just do all weird stuff that only some people do, but not all of us do that. And some people need to understand that we're not all bad. And I think I read something, and it's like 85%, 75%, something like that, of gothic people are more successful than an average person because, like, I don't know, but we love to read, um, we love to draw. Well, I love to draw, and you know, I'm not gonna say that there's no bad goth, because we know that there is, and some of them do take drugs, and some of them do have alcohol issues, and some of them do dress a little bit inappropriate for your parents and if you're at home, because some parents actually don't like their kids anymore because the kids just have to talk to their parents, and they have to understand each other, and they have to know how you have to understand each other and each other's wishes. So, if you're going shopping or something and you find this really nice collar or something, and you don't know if it's appropriate for your family, and you don't know if your parents will accept it, then just take a picture and send it to your parents and see if they approve of it. And if they don't approve of it, there's like tens of thousands of other colors, and there's different shirts, and there's different corsets. It doesn't all have to revolve around you, basically. So that's one of the main things. That music is really it's a big part of the subculture, because and the music expresses different feelings. Like, there's screamo, and then there's just the sad music and stuff like that. And I like all because they're like in my mood. So if I'm like really angry, I'd probably listen to screamo. But yeah, there's nothing really bad about it. It's pretty good subculture, but we are losing a few people from our subculture because of movies that have been telling other people how terrible we are, which is actually not true. Um, it's really devastating. Um, it's really, I don't know, it's really awkward because people just don't understand how it actually goes about it. And I'm actually going to talk about you some history. Um, so most people today in the society, in our community, are familiar. We don't see much, but they are familiar of us. Um, well, you can identify one because we're not all stupid. We don't, we're not always out partying and drinking. Some people are bad, but that's their opinion. You don't know what's going on in their life, and you don't know what their parents allow and what their parents don't allow. So as you can see right now, I'm still in my pajamas, even though I don't actually sleep in pajamas. But yeah, um, so we're taken basically for fashion. You've taken a bit of like bit of punk rock from it. We're taking a bit of punk rock. Victor, like it's just we have everything, and I'm not sure why so many parents nowadays don't, in fact, allow their children to be somebody who they want to be. Now, you can't force your child to be somebody perfect. You can't force your child because it doesn't work that way. And if you do force your child and your child obeys what you force, then it could turn out pretty bad. Now, I understand, but you have to give them a go because if you don't give them a go, then you don't know. They could be like me. Um, they could just read and they could draw and they dress the way they do, but that doesn't change their personality. And as I said, there's a big number of goths that are really successful rather than the average person. Myself, I've never really gotten into any trouble. Apart from, just like a little fight, but, that was just between friends. But I haven't really got into any fighting, like punching. I haven't really got into trouble. Like, overall, I'm a pretty good student. In high school, I have friends, so I know parents worry about their children being a loner, and they don't want that. But just give them a go because if they fall down the wrong path and they just want to be one of those try hard ones, that aren't actually, and they just try so hard and it never works out, then yeah, maybe you can tell them I don't like it, but you know, um, I know of a story, and people were like, they found out that their child was goth, and they took completely everything away from them. And I know that's a similar story from another video, but it actually does happen. And I do know of a person that I know that they had everything taken off them, everything that was black, and their whole room was arranged with pink and everything. And it's just terrible because these people, they don't understand why we're like this, and we're just normal people. Normal. I don't understand. We're normal, and I think everybody should be treated with the same respect. I mean, like, I don't have anything bad, but I know that you do get teased sometimes. But I, in primary, I got teased a little bit. Well, actually a lot. But high school, I have some pretty supportive friends, and they're not even gothic, but you know, they're supportive because they know that as long as I don't change, they don't care who I am, and that's a really good thing to have on you. So I want you all to think about that, and I want you all to know that you don't have to be what people expect you to be, um, and that if you are gothic, then just come out and say it because there's nothing worse than hiding something from your parents, and your parents are going to find out eventually. So just tell them, sit down and talk to them, and obey what they say. Like, you don't have to completely go off the whole thing because they told you to, but if they say, I don't like the shirt you're wearing, I don't think so, then make peace. Just say, okay, what can I wear this with? Is there anything I can do to fix for me to wear this? And don't be one of those roughheads that think that they can walk around with anything they want and just scream at their parents all the time, because it's really just going to make life harder for all of us, for you too anyway. Okay, so I'll see you guys, and my next video will probably be about, I don't know, fashion or some crap. Or music. Okay, so I'll see you guys later, and just to overview, I do not know everything, okay? I'm still learning, so don't take all of my advice, research, because I know of a person that actually, well, I know a video that she didn't know everything, and some people made fun of her. But anyway, okay, so goodbye, and I don't know everything, so research, alright, because that's the best thing you can do. Alright, see you guys.